Welcome to another video. Today we're just back on the door skin here, just going to be turning the sides up and folding the bottom of the door skin. I did have the audio recording as I'm working here, but a lot of the audio quality hasn't come out very good, so I'm just going to make a bit of an attempt to do a bit of a voiceover just to make it a little bit more clearer for you guys to hear what's going on. So I've had this door skin mounted onto the frame and then hanging on the car. I use the blue tape to mark where to turn the edge, and that hopefully will give me a nice tight door gap. So I'm just going to use the pliers here, and we'll just slowly turn this edge up a little bit at a time. We do have a turning tool which we could use in the Max, but I think as it comes around the profile here, I think there's a good chance that it could do some damage to the skin. So just going to do this by hand. We do this quite a lot in the shop, and there's nothing wrong with doing it by hand. It just takes a little bit of time and patience, but you get the end result, which is what you want. So I'm just checking the shape of the panel here with the sweep. Because we've turned the edge up here, it has taken some of the shape out, so we'll have to go and run that through the shrinker just to reset that back to what we want. So here you can see the turned edge which we've created. It's still got quite a big radius on it. Now to adjust the gaps, we don't want to be going too sharp, so we can still move it, but at this stage I just want to sharpen it up a little bit. So we've got a couple of ways we can do that. So if you put the dolly on top of the panel, as you can see here, and then hit from the side, it sharpens the edge up, but it does tend to make the panel a little bit shorter. And the other way, you obviously hit on the edge of the flange upwards towards the dolly, and that will make the panel longer. So we do that in combination to create a gap that we want, and to get the edge a little bit more sharpened up. Okay, so at this point I've got the root of the door edge turned, the front of the door edge is turned. The car unfortunately is not here with me at the workshop. The car's back in my home, so to confirm the gap I've had to take the skin home and make some minor adjustments. Been back and forth 3 or 4 times, but roughly I'm pretty happy now with the gap. I think I've got to move this one here about 1/2 mil, just slightly more, just to close that gap up. But next thing I'm going to need to do is to turn the bottom edge. So I have last night when the skin was on the car, I just positioned it on the car, gapped it up, and then just put some blue tape on and marked where I thought I would like to have the bottom of the door skin. I'll just move the camera. So it's very, very faint, sorry. So the black mark there is where I want to put the skin. And if you can zoom in there, those original scratch marks, that's from the paper pattern. So that's kind of confirming that I'm in the right spot. Same over here on the other side. You can just make out the marks, just see either side. So we're going to go ahead and turn that skin. So I'm going to obviously make a measurement here. We've got too much excess material here, so I'll come down, I don't know, pick a number, probably 13, 14 mil, and we'll cut that off. Okay, so now we're almost ready to turn our edge. So what I want to do is get this scribe line, or this fold line, put on the back side so I can see it when we put it into the folder. So this is going to be the bottom of the door. So we've got to allow a material thickness for going around. So I'll just set this up to what we've got here. And add a millimetre. So we got, oh, don't you motherfucker. Okay, so that's where we want to fold it. So we'll go up. Up a millimetre. Okay, so we're ready to fold, but we got, as you can see, this extra material here is going to get caught up. I'm probably going to put a little bit of damage in this area, put a little bit on each end. So we'll address that afterwards. It's very minimal, just a bit of handwork. We'll have that fixed up. All right, so normally in a case like this, I would bend this basically as far over as we can go, because we can bend more than 90 degrees with this machine. But on this particular door skin, I'm not going to do that, because we've got areas up towards the front here where it hooks in around the frame. And I think if we go over 90, we're going to make it difficult to fit this onto the car. So I think that's where we're at. I think we're ready to go. So let's get this out of the way. And send it. All right, let's go. Okay, so these corners and they're very, very sharp, so we need to obviously round those off somewhat. All right, that's basically most of our edges turned. I've left that little ear up there. Just for the time being, it does allow me to hold the height on the car, so I can rest that over the rear quarter panel, and it just holds it in place just while I'm measuring and marking out. So I'll leave it on there just for now. I'll say I've still got some tidying up to do. Not metal finished yet around the outside, but we'll wait until we get to the point where I'm 100% happy with the fit on the car. So I guess what we'll do now is we'll take this home, offer it up, and fingers crossed the gap across the bottom is going to be what we wanted. There's not much left to do. Obviously, we're going to finish metal finish on the outside. Do need to fit the rest of that cup that goes in there. And then there's a reinforcement which has got to be spot welded across the back. I've not done that yet. I just want to make sure that the skin is fitting better before we get to that stage. So, okay, let's take it home and we'll offer it up onto the car. So apologies for the lack of video here. I didn't do any recording of hanging the skin on here, but I did manage to take a photo. So this is just with the skin literally just hanging on the frame. Just roughly gapped it up just to have a look at it. So I do need to adjust the gap at the back of the skin, just at the top and at the bottom towards the sill, just very slightly. But we're talking in very small amounts. So I'm pretty happy with it at this stage. I think we'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.